The Airlie Reservoir was constructed in the early 90s, primarily as flood control, major portion being water supply for the town of Warrenton, which this provides over half of its surface water for the citizens. It acts as flood control. That was part of the soil conservation component of it. This is a 55-acre lake. With the storms that we get from time and some hurricanes that have come through, we've never had anything close to the emergency spillway. The reservoir here is under a permit with the Department of Conservation and Recreation with the state of Virginia. We're required to do annual inspections. We're required to do a certain amount of maintenance. Primarily it's mowing, keeping vegetation off of the dam, keeping the spillway clear, checking the control structure. And we do that annually. And then once every 5 years, the reservoir with its dam has to be recertified by DCR for operational permit. Well, the wetlands here at the Airlie Reservoir, there were 38 acres of constructed wetlands as part of the mitigation and part of the project. That has been an attraction for ducks and geese of every species on the Atlantic Flyway here, particularly during the winter months. It's a cooperative joint venture with the town of Warrenton and the Soil Conservation Office here. And the dam has been functioning perfect, and we have a real asset here in the town of Warrenton. This is a secondary water supply for the town of Warrenton. Our primary supply water is a reservoir downstream of here of about 120 million gallons. This is a backup of, actually there's 193 million gallons here for the town. That's our primary water supply. We have 2 wells that are low production, but 95% of the water for the citizens of Warrenton is surface water from these 2 impoundments, and this is the larger. But the real benefit is we've had, since this has been built, we've had to draw water from this during 2 fairly significant droughts where we had to actually go to mandatory water. Without this reservoir and without the asset here, we would have been in a real hurt. We would have been in mandatory conservation for probably 6 to 8 months. It's an invaluable asset. I sleep at night during summer dry months because of this reservoir. When we have to transfer water, and because the other reservoir is becoming depleted, and I watch this thing, the water levels slowly go down, I just praise God we have this reservoir here.